God, it's burnt.
What's going on?
Our little sister decided to make some pancakes for you to cheer you up.
Who says I need cheering up? I'm doing great. Life is so much better without Tobias.
Good.
What's up with you? You haven't tried to diss me once since I mentioned the breakup.
I'm just not in the mood.
Have you heard from him, Tobias?
No. Not for a while.
Breakfast is ready.
At least she cooks better than you.
The contractor and I discussed your feedback from yesterday, and we made some adjustments.
What adjustments? Looks the same. No good.
It's different. I stayed up researching a modern Zen look. I thought I did a good job blending the old and modern styles.
Show me again. Whew. You know what's the problem? All the new furniture looks nothing like our old shop.
Isn't that the point? I thought we already agreed to no more old furniture?
I didn't know that you were so bad at choosing furniture.
Okay, Pa. What kind of furniture do you want?
I don't know. But I know I don't like this.
How come you're alone? Where's your partner?
He's not picking up my calls.
Surprise, surprise. Joel's not pulling his weight.
So he expects me, his partner, to do all the work. That's why he picked me.
That's not the only reason. He's interested in you. Surprised he hasn't asked you out yet. Can't wait to see his face when you reject him. Don't tell me you want to date him too?
Not really, but rejecting him would be social suicide. And I don't want to make enemies of his entire clique.
Yeah, he has a lot of friends. You know, he bought a pool table for the games room in our hall, and no one dares use it without his say-so.
So he's just buying friends.
Anyways, good luck with the presentation. I gotta go meet my teammate. She's very on. We might actually pass this time.
Hey, Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Aren't you going to be late for school?
I have e-learning today.
Lucky you. I also want an e-gaming day.
It's e-learning. I can't afford to slack off. I have a lot of assignments to submit.
Why am I surrounded by so many kiasu dogs?
Are you talking about Mandy?
She's already working on a presentation, even though we have one whole week.
Maybe you should start working on it too.
I am working on it, working smart, which is why I decided to group up with all the smart folks who do all the work for me.
So this way you have more time to work at your part-time job, right?
What part-time job?
Your mom said you started working at All Good again.
I should check in with my friends, see how the presentation is coming along.
She who's relying on kiasu dogs to do all the work.
Like I said, I'm surrounded, okay? Might as well make the best of it.
I don't get it. How come Bastille doesn't like it? I even took feng shui into consideration. He doesn't like it, but he can't even tell me what's wrong with it. What change is needed?
That's the answer you want. Pa hates change. He wants everything to be exactly the same. The 30-year-old cabinet, the shaky stool, oh, even the ugly golden pipe.
How are we going to attract customers like that?
That's just how Pa is. You could make the decision to give up on the new furniture. Or are you ready to take Pa on?
Holy crap! Damien's actually early.
The prof's not even here yet.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Just happened to wake up earlier. So, what are you guys up to?
Oh, we're doing the presentation.
Oh, yeah. So, who's partnering who?
Well, Chester and I are paired up.
Actually, I also already have a partner.
Huh? Then what about me?
Sorry, bro. It's not like we don't want to work with you, but...
This is because of what happened at the moot court, right?
No, it's not. It's just that my friend already asked me and I couldn't say no.
Yeah. Friends. No worries, I'll just find someone else to partner with.
Hold your applause, everyone. I made it to class on time for once.
Hey, watch it! Do you know how much this cost?
Those are so last year. Big deal, bro.
couple $100, entry-level trash. Now these Raptor runners, I bet they're worth more than your entire collection combined. But hey, now your lousy sneakers have Raptor runner footprints on them, so they probably even went up in value.
Worry about the renovation?
Ma, how do you deal with Pa when he's being stubborn?
First, try to understand why is he being stubborn.
I can't. Why can't he just throw away the old furniture?
I don't think it's the furniture that is important to him.
Then what is it?
It's the history of the furniture. To him, Swatow's look is a sign of his success. Reminds him of how far Swatow has come from your yeye's humble shop. It's his good luck charm.
If he trusts me more, we can bring Swatow even further.
He trusts you, but letting go of things is very difficult for him.
He's never even going to let go.
I promise you, he will. Just be patient.
But the shop is opening up in a month. We're running out of time.
Okay, so I think we should go with this definition.
Hey man, I'll see you this weekend. My place.
Can we focus here?
Hey, Joel, my man, hey.
Hey, sup?
Can't wait for your party this weekend, man. I heard your sneaker collection. Double in size again, eh?
Come and see for yourself.
I'll be there. So, what's this? Study date? Ah, the two of you dating, eh?
No, we're not dating. And we're working, so could you please not bother us?
Catch you later, man.
Sure, bro.
Where were we?
Right, you were gonna ask me about this sick party you keep hearing about.
I meant the presentation.
Hey, Joel.
Hey.
Sorry to interrupt your date, but
Oh, for the last time, this is not a date.
She's a shy one.
Okay, we need to go somewhere quiet where we can stop getting interrupted.
Where?
My place.
not so shy after all. Catch you later, man.
I thought you'd never ask. What a quaint little flat.
Let's hurry up and start. The sooner we start, the sooner we can finish.
Are these family photos? Must be a cute baby.
We can do work at the dining table.
Why is your place so cluttered?
There's just a lot of people living here. My mom remarried recently.
What's that?
Make too much curry, help yourself. My stepsister cooked it.
Perfect. I love Indian food.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Don't worry, I'm super familiar with Indian food. My family vacationed in India. The private chef we hired was from a Michelin star restaurant.
No, I mean, she likes to make her curry extra spicy.
I can handle a little spice. Oh! I just inhaled some spices, that's all.
Sure you did.
By the way, can I get some water? Not because it's spicy, I'm just thirsty.
You sure you don't want more of that curry instead?
Oh, my stomach's starting to hurt. How long has this curry been out here for?
Who knows?
Oh. Next time, we can head over to my place. I got a private chef that will fix us some real food. Plus, my room's almost half the size of this entire flat.
Let's finish the work today, so there won't have to be a next time.
We'll have the whole place to ourselves. We can do anything we want, and no one will be there to bother us.
You're redoing the reno designs again.
Pa's not happy with them, so...
If you keep delaying the reno, they are going to charge even more. May I remind you, it's not just your money you're wasting here. It's my money too. And Braden's uni money.
I know.
Since everyone has a stake now, that means we're sharing ownership over Swatow, right? That means our opinions hold more weight. The future of Swatow is in our hands.
But you know how stubborn Pa is.
You're already giving up the second consultation room. How much more do you want to give up?
But I didn't want 2 consultation rooms either.
We both want the same thing. You need to assert yourself. I'll be there to support you. Okay?
Hey, you okay? Why is it so hard to find one decent part-time job? How come you're here?
Oh, I'm buying bubble tea and going to my friend's house.
See? You're a slacker after all.
No. My friend and I are going to work on our e-learning assignments together. So, how come you're looking for another part-time job? What happened to All Good?
The manager didn't even consider my application.
Oh. Well, it's not like All Good pays very well anyway.
It wasn't about the money. This guy who works there thinks I quit because I'm some rich snob who can't work a day in his life.
You kinda are.
See? This is why I need my job back and prove people like you and the idiot Max wrong.
Calling me an idiot is probably not going to help you get back the job.
The manager Jen is just like my classmates. Just because I make one mistake in moot court, they just assume the worst.
You're right. Everyone deserves a second chance. Even rich snobs.
Hey, are you trying to start a fight?
Look, some people don't think second chances just be given out for free.
Then what? Am I supposed to beg?
Maybe you should show them you deserve a second chance. They'll give it to you. They don't know you want to change. Maybe you could find another part-time job and show your old manager you're willing to put in the work.
Why do you think I'm job searching? Just can't find a single decent one. They're all short-term menial labor.
Most part-time jobs are. Are you really sure you want to change? I don't see it.
Fine, I'll keep looking.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Warm lighting instead of the normal white lights to give Swatow a friendly, relaxing vibe.
Relax for what? We are TCM, not a massage parlor.
Oh yeah, Father. Do you remember Christopher Ho? One of the clients I introed Swatow to? He had a backache.
You know how many people come to me for backache? How to remember?
Well, thanks to you, his back pain is completely gone. He even signed up for a half marathon.
Of course. Hey, my techniques are best in the industry.
But I remember you complained he couldn't sit still because he was quite nervous, right?
We have nervous customers sometimes, especially those who have never done TCM treatment before.
That's why a more relaxing ambience helps. The best service and treatment in the best-looking shop. Swatow would be a 5-star TCM.
Why aim only 5 stars? Why not aim for 10 or 100?
Yeah, 5 stars is the max in all the review sites.
Oh, then we must get 5 stars. Good idea, Pei Ling. We buy the warm light.
Actually, it was Daddy's idea.
Is it? Didn't hear that.
Are you okay? You've been inside a long time.
I'm fine. I'll be out soon.
Crap.
姐姐
God, what are you doing home? I thought you said you'd be out.
Mom said she was busy, so they asked me to pick her up. Why?
No time. Come here.
What?
My presentation partner is here. Stay in the room with Violet until we're done.
I'm playing hide and seek.
Why do you even bring her here?
Mandy, I might have used up all your toilet paper. What, it's a guy? Who uses 2-ply toilet paper anyway? That's 2 plies too little. What was that?
It's just my little sister. She just came back from school.
Oh.
sorry. It's okay. Gosh, where are you off to in such a hurry?
Nowhere. Just jogging.
I thought you came by to check up on the renovations.
We haven't started yet. My pa is being difficult, so we're not making much headway.
That sounds tough.
Yeah. It's eating a lot of my time. Just to check in on Brayden in school, how is he doing? Any improvement?
Yeah, Brayden's fine. Except that he always seems to spend recess alone.
My wife doesn't like him mixing with the other students in his class.
Oh, which classmates?
The ones who don't excel academically.
Oh, so only the smart kids.
But he finds those smart kids nerdy and boring. So he doesn't have friends. A kid needs friends.
I'll keep an eye on Brayden. Good luck with the renovations.
Thanks. I'll need it.
So then I told my boys not to worry, and then I paid the bar tab for the whole group. Generous, right? So how?
Somehow, I don't think we can use that as a case study for financial assistance.
Who's this?
Oh, you must be Mandy's stepbrother. I'm Joel, Mandy's very, very good friend.
Presentation partner.
Hi, I'm Arvin.
Nice to meet you, Ashwin.
It's Arvin.
We're trying to focus on work. Can you leave us alone?
Bye, Ashwin.
Not so loud. We are playing hide and seek, remember?
Hide and seek?
We're playing hide and seek with Jie and her boyfriend.
Damien, is the Joel guy seriously our boyfriend?
No way. Violet, stop talking nonsense.
But he's a boy and he's her friend.
Wait a minute. Did you say his name was Joel?
Yeah, that's how he introduced himself.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Trick question. It's both.
Just open a window or something.
Can't believe there are people who can live in this world without aircon.
Is his boyfriend still there?
Violet, boyfriend doesn't necessarily mean boyfriend.
Of all the guys in school, she had to pick the biggest jerk.
Would Mandy really dump Tobias for this guy?
Actually, Tobias was the one who dumped Mandy.
What? She lied?
Technically, they weren't even dating. Not in Tobias's eyes anyway. They were playing some red light, green light game in school. Tobias declared that he's single. All the girls cheered and Mandy ran away crying.
Oof, poor Mandy.
I know red light, green light. We sing a song when we play in school. Want to hear it?
Not now, Violet.
So what do we do now? Do we pretend that we don't know the truth?
Unless you want her to sulk and cry and drive us crazy.
We pretend.
So, what now? Wanna go grab a snack, hit up a cafe?
I want to hit the shower and sleep. Bye.
Is he finally gone?
Did we win the hide and seek?
Yes, you did. You did great, Violet. Look, I'm sorry you were stuck babysitting Violet and Alvin, okay? But in my defense, Joel could have recognized you.
Mandy, what are you thinking? He's the biggest jerk, you know?
You think I don't know? He's an arrogant, obnoxious, rude, freeloading, irresponsible creep. You think I'm hanging out with him by choice?
Then why do you pick him as a presentation partner? I think even I'm better off, and I don't have a partner.
You might be right.
So, you're really not dating him, huh?
Dating Joel. I'd rather be dead.
Thank God. I thought you were that desperate for a rebound. Anyway, just don't ever bring him here again, okay? I might accidentally strangle him.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear the front part.
You should go tell Arvin and Violet the good news, that you're not dating him.
Did everyone seriously think that I was dating that idiot? And just so we're clear, Joel and I are not an item. And I don't intend to bring him back here ever again, so you guys can be rest assured. Can't believe you thought someone like him would be my type.
But he's kind of similar to the last guy you dated.
He's nothing like Topes.
I guess. He's nicer. Too bad he broke... too bad Mandy broke up with him.
Tobias was a lapse in judgment. a mistake. Luckily, I dumped him before things got more serious.
Oh, I see.
And just so you know, he's the one that's so desperate to win me back. The other day, I woke up to over 20 messages from him. How pathetic can it be?
Classic Topes, always resorting to these grand gestures of affection.
Red light, green light, red light, green light.
What are you singing, Violet?
Red light, green light. God was telling us about the game you played with the wires, Coco. Want to play me?
Go!
I got homework.
Laogong, can you be a bit more reasonable about the renovation?
I am what? I took Pei Ling's idea about the warm light.
That is Anthony's idea.
Cannot be. All his ideas are bad.
Every day I have to remind you to be more patient with Anthony. When are you going to listen?
Lao Po, I give him so many chances, also no use. Every time Pei Ling has to save him.
If you're not going to give Anthony credit for his hard work, you might as well not pass him the shop when you retire.
Then who's going to take over?
Nobody. You run Swatow by yourself until you die. Then Swatow can close forever. 看你怎么向你爸爸交代。
Hey, why are you so angry? Does it matter whose idea the lights is?
So darling, I'm here to stay. Don't really care what they say. And time will build up.
It's not urgent, right? Do later. Talk to you, Pa.
Okay. Go. Thanks, Ma.
Geraldine, where are you going?
不知道。
I gave her the day off.
Hey, if she goes out, how are we going to find anything?
Yeah, she did all the packing. She's the only one who knows where everything is.
You still dare to say? Your sister has been working non-stop. She needs a break, or she will fall sick. If you can't even survive one day without her, how are you going to cope if she goes on MC?